Hey, good morning there, boys and girls. Your old buddy Don here. Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate you. Adventures of the Broken Retired is the name of the channel. Yesterday, we're gonna just jump right into it here. Yesterday, I went down to start cleaning out the black truck. Amy was actually supposed to come with me. She decided not to go because there was kind of a chilly wind blowing. And it was blowing pretty good. And to be honest with you, I ended up going by myself. But the wind made it uncomfortable. Not only did it make it uncomfortable, it made it very hard to film because the truck is parked in between two other vehicles. So I had to be careful with the doors. And the wind would either blow them open or blow them closed. So I was constantly fighting with hanging onto the door, trying to hang on to the camera. Of course, hang on to the door with one hand, hang on to the camera with the other. Can't get much work done when both of your hands are busy. So I didn't do as much recording as what I wish I could have, but it just is what it is. I did do some. One of the most important things that I did yesterday was where I'd like to start with this. And that is, I got a picture of the body tag, and I came home, and there's a website, there's a bunch of websites. This one is called Ford. The one that I went to is called Ford Decoder or something. Anyway, is a great informational website for decoding your Ford body tag. Now, the body tag, I'm going to put it up on the screen. The body tag is an information plaque that's put on from the manufacturer that tells you quite a bit about the vehicle, okay? So, this is the body tag on my black truck. Now, it's on the only place I could find the body tag was on the driver's door. Typically, there's one on the firewall or on the cowl under the hood, but I couldn't find one there, and I couldn't find evidence of one ever being there. Now, I did not research this to find out where they are on a 67 model truck. So this one on the door may be the only one, or there may be another one that's hidden somewhere. I don't know. But the VIN number on the door is F25YRB 34364. Now, that VIN number is very important. Oh, sorry. That VIN number is very important because it tells you a lot about the vehicle. The F25, of course, stands for F250. It's a two-wheel drive F250. The Y is the engine code. Now, on a 67 model Ford pickup truck, the Y is the 352 V8. Now, there's a bunch of people who have been saying it was originally reported this truck had a 390 in it. And all of the sale papers that I looked up that were to do with the auction that this truck was at, I've actually spent some time here behind the computer looking into this. And all of the advertising information said that truck had a 390 in it. And when I first contacted Tim about the truck, and when I first started watching his videos about it, which was a pretty good piece back, I think he actually bought the truck if I recall correctly, the auction was in June of last year. Anyway, all the information that I had said the truck had a 390, so I started checking into it, and I had Tim send me a copy of the VIN number, and the Y stands for 352, and they do not show the Ford body tag breakdown does not show that they offered a 390 in a Ford pickup truck in 1967. So as long as it's the original engine, which I feel confident that it is, everybody else who's looked at it feels confident that it is as well. That's not a 390, it's a 352. So anyway, that's what the Y stands for. It stands for the 352. The R stands for the plant the assembly plant that the truck was put together in. That truck was put together in San Jose, California. And of course, the B34364, that is, the B is the month that it was assembled. It was actually assembled in May of 1967. So the truck's got a birthday coming up here pretty soon. That's what the B stands for. And then there's the number range, the number sequence. The 131 on the first number on the second line is the wheelbase. The 131 indicates that that is a long wheelbase truck, which it is. The 6 indicates the color, pebble beige, and you can see by the paint on the door under the dirt that in fact the truck originally was pebble beige. The outside of it has been painted black, but the truck is pebble beige. Pebble beige is probably the most boring color they ever put on one of those trucks. But if I do paint it, it'll go back to pebble beige. Just because I don't know, I just think it's the right thing to do. Now, the F250 stands for the gross vehicle weight rating. They got a gross vehicle weight rating of 7,500 pounds on this truck because it's a 3/4 ton. There are different weight ranges that are higher that still fall under the F250 class, but this particular F250 is rated at 7,500 pounds. The M81 is the body trim. It's a standard cab with a custom cushion, medium beige, woven plastic, and crushed vinyl. That's what the M81 stands for. The A, right behind the M81, where it says transmission. The A stands for a 4-speed new process. That's a new process 435 transmission that's in it. The axle is next, which is the axle code is 24. It's a 4.1 Dana 60 rear end. 7,500 is the gross vehicle weight rating again. Now, it says that the horsepower rating, the certified net horsepower, is 172 horsepower at 4,000 RPM. However, when you look this up on the VIN decoding chart, there is another level to which you go. So if you go to that level and you look at the Y engine that was offered in a 67, the Y engine in a 67 is actually a high compression. Well, it's not a high compression, but it's not low. Yeah, it is a high compression. It's an 8.9 to 1 compression ratio on a 2-barrel, 352 cubic inch V8. But it's rated at 208 horsepower. So the truck, I'm not sure which one of these two. It seems to me that the VIN decoding would precede the door tag, but well, I'm not 100% sure how to figure that. But I like the idea that I'll go with, which is it's a 208 horsepower, which is the most powerful engine that they put in the truck in 1967. The 51, by the way, the 51 is the area code, the dealer's destination, the destination from the manufacturer. The truck was ordered by the Denver area. So that's the dealer's whatever. It was ordered for the Denver area. So that's how that breaks down. Now, I went through, I'm tired today. Oh. You're going to see in the video that I went through, I still not smoking, by the way. You're going to see in the little pieces of video that I have that I pulled quite a bit of junk out of that truck yesterday. I found 3 more license plates in it. They were all different, 3 or 4 more license plates that were all different. The truck is just a filthy mess on the inside. It's a regular cab pickup truck. And I pulled an entire contractor's bag of junk out of the truck. Now, I'm not 100% finished pulling junk out of there yet, but I did a pretty good job of cleaning it up yesterday to get a good start. There's still some stuff underneath the seat, but I'm a little bit skeptical on sticking my hand under there, because if Joe Mouse lives in that truck, I would prefer that he dies before he bites me, or leaves town before he bites me. It'd be even a better idea. So I'm kind of a little bit skeptical there. And the seat is going to have to come out of it anyway to be redone. So I figured I might just clean underneath the seat when I take the seat out. It's got some household carpet that was added to it that I'm going to get out of there. I'm just going to, for now, the rubber mat, spam call. The rubber mats are still underneath the carpeting, from what I can tell. So I'm going to cut the carpet out of there with a knife, rather than try to take the truck all apart. Another spam call. I'm going to cut the carpet out of there and put that, and that'll make officially one full trash bag. There's a few things that I discovered in it that were interesting. I'm going to go through some of the paperwork that I found, and some of the things about the people that have owned the truck before that I have found. That's interesting stuff. But I'm going to put that together in another video. In the meantime, let's watch some of the video that I made yesterday, and see. We'll take a look and see how it goes. Check it out. Well, I'm over here cleaning out the black truck a little bit. Got started and forgot to start the camera. But this thing is pretty much of a mess. There's all kinds of goodies everywhere. It is what it is. There's another license plate back there. There's a bunch of stuff in here. I mean, just a bunch of stuff. You know, this was the guy's truck. So I'm going to go through and clean it up. Couldn't find the body tag. I looked all over the place for it. But it's got water in it. The engine oil is a little bit low, but it's clean. I found some other stuff in there. Looks like it's the front brakes that are out. Maybe not the back ones. I'm looking forward to getting it cleaned up some so it don't look so bad. Was able to get the license plate off the back. It's in the car. Can't get the front one off without laying down on the ground. I ain't doing that right now. It looks like the tailgate is the right year. And it does open and close. So, we're just waiting for it to have its turn, and I'm going to go back to cleaning the inside. I got nothing to put the phone on to be able to go through the inside of the truck, which is going to take both hands. I need to go through the inside of the truck and get some of this crap out of it. Maybe get rid of some of the stink. It doesn't stink that bad, but it does stink. Headliner's missing. The seat's a disaster. But we'll check it all out and take it as it comes. There's a for sale sign right there. There's a license plate behind it. And there's another license plate right here. I'm a little bit scared about sticking my hand in there for getting bit by something. Yep, there's another Colorado tag right there. Sorry. Let me get back to paying attention to what I'm doing. Yeah. Those are the tags from when he bought it from the guy in Colorado, I'll bet you. Anyway, I gotta use my hands. Slowly starting to get some crap out of here. It was thick on the floor, I'll tell you. Look at that bag. It's almost full. a card there I want to read the inscription on later. But it's slowly coming along. Well, my friend Randy just came by. Been knowing him for quite some time. He was driving down Airline Highway and happened to see me here playing with the truck. Stopped in for a minute. It was nice to see him. I ain't seen him in a while. Talked to him on the phone. Don't see him too often. The old truck looks a little rough. It'll be alright. Oh, you see that there? That's what I got out of the inside of the truck, and there's still stuff in there. Our friend Ed loved his baling wire, that's for sure. There's baling wire everywhere. But that fifth wheel thing is going to have to go. That'd be alright. It'll be out of there. It's just bolted in, 4 bolts. Oh, I got the hiccups. I think it's going to look a lot better after it's cleaned up some. I think the bumper's cool. I like the bumper. And I'm pretty sure that's the right year model tailgate. It looks like it is. I ain't perfect. But it looks like it. It's good enough for me, that's for sure. And it does work. I tried it. All right. Getting on to 130. I'm not going to have time to go wash those wheels before I have to get Matt. So I'll go get him first, I guess. Looks a little different in here. A little cleaner. Boy, there's a lot of fixing to do on this. Gotta get that out of there. Here it is. All right. Got a few whiskey bumps in it, but that'll be all right. I'm sure the wind is not doing the mic any good. Didn't bring my other mic. All right, let's go. And that, my friends, is the first opportunity I've had to play with the truck since it's been here. I've been busy doing other things. Not a whole lot that I can do while it's sitting in their parking lot. I mean, I want to pull the seat out and send it off to the upholstery shop. I don't want to do too much. Just want to do whatever I can do without getting in their way. And I'll probably be back over there maybe tomorrow to look at it again, do a little bit more cleanup, get the carpets out of there. That's what I need to do. I need to go by and get the carpets out. Just let it start airing out a little bit. Maybe look up underneath the seat, but I'm still kind of nervous to get up underneath that seat because I see there's been a mouse in there, and I don't want to have the mouse coming looking for me. So anyhow, this that's what it is. I certainly do appreciate y'all watching very much. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Once again, I'm going to say it. I've been having an absolute blast with this. Just having fun sitting here talking to y'all and having fun and answering the comments is always a blast. So thank you much for watching. Thank you very much for your subscriptions. Thank you very much for choosing to spend time here when you could be doing other things. It's all up to you. Thank you so much. Have a good afternoon, and we'll see you next time around.